What's going on, guys? Lone Driver Mike again, bringing you guys another video. Guys, what's going on? Seriously, what's up? So anyways, we're going to talk about a new app that I just got. And see, that's what I try to tell you guys. Like, you gotta multi-app, you gotta really expand a little bit. And some of you guys just like to do ride share, and you're like, well, I don't want to do food delivery. And some of you guys that do food delivery are like, well, I don't like people getting in my car, I don't want to deal with that. But it's like, if you're open-minded and you're like, well, I'm willing to deliver food, deliver packages, and deliver people, like pick people up and drop them off. Like, if you're open-minded like that, there's no issue. There should be no problems where you can make $200 a day. Easy. You might have to put in some hours, 10 hours or something, but who gives a fuck? You know, you get a regular job, you work 8 hours, you know, you could make $20 an hour doing this. That's the bare minimum. The last 2 days, I've been killing it on Uber and Lyft, just ride share. But I'll still do some food delivery too, you know, fill in the blanks. You know, maximize your time. I mean, why are you going to sit here and pick and choose and say, oh, I don't want to do this one, I don't want to do that one, you know, I don't want to do this app, I don't want to start this early in the morning. It's like, well, this is when you get all the good rides. You get airport rides, you get people going to work. I mean, I started last night at 11, went till 4:30, I made $200. So that's $200 in, my bad, 5.5 hours. I made about, I think I did the math, it comes out to like $36 an hour. You know, yeah, you got, oh, what about your gas tax and all? Well, no shit, you know, that's obvious. But even without that, you know, $36 an hour. The night before I made $375 in 8 hours. That's $46 an hour. So that's what I'm saying. Like, some of y'all, you know, you have a regular job and you ain't making like fucking $30 an hour, $40 an hour, $50 an hour. You know, it's like, fuck all that. Fuck all that benefit shit. You know, and that's the thing. Oh, it's not secure, or it's not a stable job, or whatever it's called. You know, economy proof. We just had the fucking COVID-19 shit going on. You know how many of my friends called me and was like crying and like, you know, I'm gonna lose my house, I'm gonna lose my apartment, I just got laid off. Every bartender, every hair salon, barber, nail place, think about it. They shut them all down. All non-essential businesses. Gyms, anyone that worked at gyms, anyone that worked at fucking so many. Even teachers, they shut down colleges. Fuck! You know, construction companies, my uncle, you know, some of my family members do construction. They got laid off. My teacher, I think she got laid off. All this kind of shit going on. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could say all this bullshit, like, oh, I don't want to do Uber and Lyft, you know, miles on my car and all this kind of stuff. But this shit is always gonna be available no matter what. Recession, depression, COVID-19. I mean, rideshare went down a little bit because people didn't want to be close to each other. But then the governors and the president, all the government said stay home, do delivery. I was fucking busy. Man, Uber Eats, Grubhub, Doordash, Postmates. Oh my God, it just... And the bonuses that were given out and the tips were just crazy because people felt bad. You know, we were out working and this and that. So it's just like, when you guys, it makes me laugh, because even some people that said that they were doing gig economy and then they didn't want to do, you know, they said it slowed down. I'm like, it didn't slow down. It was, you just multi-app and put in more hours. Like, $200 a day is not hard at all, man. I don't care what market or city you live in. I don't care. You put in 4 or 5 hours, yeah, you're gonna make $100. But if that's all you're willing to work is 4 or 5 hours, then don't complain that you can't make $200. I can make $200 in about 5 hours because I do ride share. It pays more. You know, bonuses, tips, promos, You get paid per mile, per minute. When you add all that shit up, bonuses, promos, ride bonuses, surges, tips, per mile, per minute. Fuck. Wait time. When you get to the customer's house, you have to, if you gotta wait, you get paid per minute during that time too. They pay for tolls. You go through a toll bridge or toll road, they automatically pay you for that. So, fuck. I mean, you making money on rideshare, so yeah, you can make $200 on rideshare in like 4 or 5 hours. It's possible. Some days, you got to work a little longer to make a couple $100, but 4, 5, 6 hours, easy, man. I'm telling you. So it's like, it's funny when people say, "Oh, I got a good job," and I know people that got. I took a ride one time, Uber ride. And this dude, he told me his story about how COVID messed up things and this and that. And I didn't realize, man, but oh my God. This dude worked at the Toyota dealership for 25 years. And they fired him. Because if they lay you off, then you can get the unemployment. But they passed that, whatever it was called, for the pandemic, federal pandemic unemployment. So some people got that still. But yeah, I mean, it's like, he told me a story. He's like, dude, I was at the Toyota dealership, man, for the last 25 years. And this COVID-19 hit, and they just laid me off. Or they fired me. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, that's why I got to do ride share. It's busy, Uber and Lyft and, food delivery. It's nonstop. Like, that stuff doesn't shut down. That's essential business. People getting rides, people going to work, airport, people need food, groceries, Instacart, I forgot about that. Instacart, Shift, people need their groceries delivered. I mean, it's more stable. I'm going to tell you this. I'm serious. I've been doing this 5 years, and I keep thinking, is this shit going to shut down? Are these companies going to shut down? It doesn't look like it. Like, Uber and Lyft, people use that shit every fucking day to get to work, to go to the airport. That shit's not going away. People get delivery. They use Doordash. It's just like, how people, like back in the day, they'd call Domino's for a pizza delivery, a Chinese place for a delivery. People have to eat. They're not going to stop eating. People are not going to stop traveling. So the gig economy is going to live. Long live the gig economy. It's not going away. I'm fucking telling you. I keep telling people this. Like, oh, Uber and Lyft going to run out of business. They're going to go out of business. They can't survive. I said, no. They are the future. They are now and the future. Taxis, they're going out of business. Certain restaurants and certain delivery companies, they're going out of... No, Uber and Lyft, they are staying, man. Think of it this way. People that don't have cars, how do they get around? Uber and Lyft. People that are drunk. We're saving lives too, man. Think about it. DUIs, we cut DUIs in half or more than that. Some people are still stupid and still drink and drive. But think about it. We're saving lives too. The police love us, man. I get pulled over sometimes, rarely I get pulled over, but, cop pulls you over, oh, Uber and Lyft, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see your sticker, I'm like, oh, shit, cop respects me. One time a cop told me, hey, you helping us because, DUIs went down, you're saving lives, I mean, we don't work together, but, it's like, you help us reduce crime, and especially when it comes to DUIs, like people drink, they get an Uber and Lyft. So believe me, Uber and Lyft, I'm going to tell you right now, they're not going nowhere. I don't care if they still lose money every year. They're not going anywhere. They're going to make they're eventually going to turn a profit. They got a stock. You could buy their stock, all this kind of stuff. Believe me, There are rides every fucking day, even around the world. At least Uber's around the world. Lyft, I don't think is quite all over the place yet. But Uber is worldwide. So, believe me, it's not going anywhere. That's all I'm going to say. And food delivery, that ain't going anywhere either. There are people that are elderly. They use Doordash, Shift, Instacart, or anybody. Hell, I use Grubhub when I'm fucking lazy. You know, I get fucking a pizza delivered to me or something. So believe me, this shit, I'm telling you right now, this shit is more secure than a regular W-2 job. I'm gonna tell you that. Because like I said, so many of my friends lost their jobs and they just couldn't believe it. Like it just came out of nowhere. And they called me and were like, "Oh, have you been fired, or what happened with you and this and that?" I said, "No, I'm good, man. I still turn on the app, still getting rides." And I had one friend that just, he just couldn't believe it. And then he eventually got on Uber and Lyft and Grubhub. And yeah, he used to be a server, and yeah, he lost his job. And he's like, "Fuck, Mike, what am I gonna do, bro?" Like, and I'm like, "Dude, I told you, sign up, man, with my code and shit, bro. You didn't listen." He's like, "Fuck, I should have did that like a couple months ago. At least I would have had it all set up and ready to go. Now I gotta apply and wait and all this kind of shit." And I'm just like, I tell you guys this all the time. Like, you guys just don't listen. Now the economy's, it's starting to, restaurants back open and airports, but it's starting to be back to normal now. Gyms. But seriously, like, a lot of my friends, they lost their job overnight, and they had no backup plan. They had no money saved up. So I'm telling you guys, like, this shit is not going anywhere. But the reason why I made this video was I was going to talk about Deliver That, but it looks like I got into a different topic. I don't know if I should just briefly talk about it or make a new video now about Deliver That, but I'll talk about it real quick, but I'll probably have to make a new video because I talked about some other crap. So yeah, Deliver That, it's a catering company, and basically they've expanded all over. I think they've been in business for they've been an app for the last 3 years, and are expanding in new areas. But it's just basically like food delivery, but it's catering only. It's big companies, big orders. We're talking $100 orders. And I tried to find some information on Deliver That, and there wasn't too much information on it. See, these YouTubers, they make videos about like these apps, but they don't talk about the pay. They don't talk about if you get cash out. They don't talk about how it works, how the app works. They don't explain anything. There were a couple videos, there were like maybe not that many videos on Deliver That. So I'll probably start cranking out Deliver That videos now, because I can cash in on that and give you guys some good information. But when I watched some of those videos, I was like, well, like, this information is not, like what the fuck is this? Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, they weren't even talking about nothing. Like, oh, look at my ride along, and like, literally, they didn't talk about the pay. They didn't talk about how you receive orders. They didn't talk about the app. They didn't talk about nothing. Like, the sign-up process. I'm just like... So, anyways, I already did 2 orders with them. And, at least in my market, it depends on the miles, how big the order is. But what it is it's $10 per delivery. That's about average, plus tip. So the tips is a pool. So I should really make a separate video on this, because I can go into more details. But yeah, Deliver That, it's pretty cool. I just started it, so I'll probably have to make a new video about this topic, because I'm already running 14 minutes on this video. So I'll have to make a new video on Deliver That and tell you guys more in details. Plus, I only did 2 deliveries, but I made about $53 off those 2, and it's all right. It's not bad, because they're big orders, but when you get there, they're ready, so you don't have to wait. And they said you can make about $25 average per delivery. So it's like, whether it's a big order, small order, it's about $25 per delivery. If it's over $600, I think they assign 2 or 3 drivers because it's just too much food. My other friend said they suck. She hated it. So I guess back in the day it was like if it was a big order, you wouldn't get any help. So, but now it's like if it's over $600 worth of food, they assign it. They assign like at least 2 or 3 drivers, and then they just split up the tip and the delivery pay or whatever equally, I guess. So it's not bad. So, anyways, guys, long live gig economy. Please like, comment, subscribe. Also join my Facebook group. It's called the Gig Economy. And that's it. That's all I've got to say. All right, guys. Peace out. See ya. Make that money. Peace out.